Hidden away for centuries, ancient ninja scrolls have finally revealed their secrets. From stealth tactics to deadly combat skills, these mysterious documents give us a rare glimpse into the shadowy world of Japan's most skilled warriors. Let's explore how these amazing ninja scrolls were actually found. In 1952, a group of historians made an incredible discovery at the Tenshuji Temple, hidden deep in Japan's misty mountains. While fixing up some old shrine walls, workers stumbled upon a secret compartment filled with dusty scrolls. These weren't just any old papers. They were genuine ninja training manuals, carefully preserved for over 400 years. The scrolls were written by the famous Hattori clan, master ninjas who served powerful lords during Japan's warring states period. Some scrolls were in rough shape, but thanks to careful restoration work, experts managed to save these precious documents. They gave us amazing details about ninja training methods, secret codes, and even recipes for making smoke bombs. It's like finding a complete guide to becoming a medieval super spy. Let's dive into the ninja's toolkit, which was way more creative than just swords and throwing stars. The scrolls show that ninjas carried specially designed tools like the kunai, basically a multi-purpose knife that could work as both a weapon and a climbing tool. They also used blowguns loaded with poison darts and something really clever called tetsubishi, small metal spikes they would scatter on the ground to slow down anyone chasing them. But their most impressive weapons were actually everyday items modified for combat. A regular farm sickle attached to a chain became the deadly kusarigama, perfect for catching enemy swords. They even turned ordinary folding fans into dangerous weapons by adding hidden steel plates. The scrolls also reveal recipes for making things like flash bombs using simple materials like eggshells and special powders. These ninjas were basically medieval MacGyvers, turning ordinary objects into amazing spy gear. The ninja scrolls reveal some amazing secrets about how these shadow warriors managed to stay hidden in plain sight. Forget about magic invisibility powers. Their real techniques were even more impressive. The scrolls explain how ninjas used dark-colored clothes that actually match the night sky, not the pure black we see in movies. They learned to move in ways that mimicked natural patterns like swaying trees or flowing water, making them harder to spot. The scrolls also show clever tricks like using special breathing methods to stay completely silent, and how to use shadows and darkness to their advantage. They even created distractions using things like strategically placed lanterns to mess with their enemies' night vision. One of the coolest techniques was called the ghost step, a special way of walking that let them move across noisy floors without making a sound. The ninja scrolls reveal something fascinating about their approach to combat. They were masters of mind games, not just physical fights. These warriors used clever psychological tricks to win battles before they even started. The scrolls describe how ninjas would spread unsettling rumors about supernatural abilities, making enemies too scared to sleep at night. They used special sound techniques, like hiding small bells in trees, to create eerie noises that would freak out their targets. The documents even explain how ninjas would study their enemies' personalities to exploit their fears. They'd leave mysterious symbols or signs that held special meaning to their targets, slowly breaking down their confidence. Sometimes they'd stage elaborate pranks that made guards question their own sanity. Pretty smart, right? The ninja scrolls reveal some fascinating details about their pressure point combat techniques. But don't worry, we'll keep this part family-friendly. These warriors knew exactly where to strike to disable an opponent without causing permanent harm. The scrolls show detailed diagrams of the human body with specific points marked that could cause temporary paralysis or unconsciousness when pressed correctly. They developed special finger-strengthening exercises to make these techniques more effective. Ninjas would practice these moves thousands of times on wooden dummies marked with the correct striking points. The scrolls explain how they combined these pressure point strikes with their other fighting moves, creating an effective system that let them take down much larger opponents. They even used these techniques for healing. The same knowledge that could disable an enemy could also help treat injuries and illness. The ninja scrolls reveal an amazing mix of medical knowledge that these warriors used both to heal and harm. They were experts at making medicines from natural ingredients like herbs, tree bark, and minerals. The scrolls showed detailed recipes for pain-relieving balms, healing ointments, and medicines that could speed up recovery from injuries. They knew which plants could stop bleeding and which ones could bring down fevers. But there's also a darker side. They were masters at making poisons from common plants. The scrolls explain how they used these substances carefully, sometimes to make their enemies sick rather than kill them. They even developed special antidotes to protect themselves. One of the most interesting things was their use of special diets and exercises to build immunity to certain poisons. Let's explore the surprising code of honor that guided these shadow warriors. The scrolls show that ninjas weren't just skilled fighters. They followed strict rules that kept them alive and effective. Their first rule was simple: avoid fighting whenever possible. The scrolls teach that the best ninja was one who completed their mission without ever drawing a weapon. They believed in using wisdom over force and saw unnecessary violence as a sign of failure. The documents reveal that ninjas had to master their emotions, especially fear and anger, which they saw as dangerous distractions. They also followed a strong code of loyalty, not just to their clan, but to the greater good. The scrolls explain how ninjas were taught to think carefully about the long-term effects of their actions. The ninja scrolls reveal some incredible tricks about how these warriors fooled their enemies and made quick getaways. They used special powders made from crushed seashells and minerals to create smoke screens, giving them cover to escape. The scrolls show diagrams of fake walls and hidden panels they built into buildings, creating secret paths only they knew about. They even developed special ways to disguise themselves as ordinary people, farmers, merchants, or religious travelers. One clever technique involved using bamboo tubes as breathing devices to hide underwater for hours. The scrolls also explain how they used simple props like rice paper and string to create distracting shadows and sounds, making guards look the wrong way at just the right moment. The ninja scrolls show us how these clever warriors used nature as their secret weapon. They studied how animals moved, learning to climb like monkeys, swim like fish, and stay still like deer, watching for predators. The scrolls explain how they used natural materials in creative ways, turning hollow bamboo into breathing tubes, using certain tree barks to make waterproof cloaks, and creating camouflage from local plants. They even learned to predict weather patterns by watching clouds and animal behavior, helping them plan missions around storms or fog. These warriors could turn simple river stones into deadly projectiles, and they knew exactly which plants could help them make rope, medicine, or even temporary shelters. The scrolls tell us they spent years learning how different terrains could give them advantages, from using trees as lookout posts to hiding in marshlands. The influence of ninja techniques on modern military and security operations is pretty remarkable. Today's special forces use updated versions of ninja methods, like the Navy SEALs' night movement techniques that mirror ancient stealth practices. Modern military scouts study natural camouflage methods similar to what ninjas used centuries ago. Even today's military survival training includes skills that would look familiar to ancient ninjas, like making tools from natural materials and moving silently through rough terrain. Police and security teams use psychological tactics that echo ninja methods, like controlling a situation without violence. The martial arts world keeps ninja traditions alive too, with schools teaching updated versions of their hand-to-hand combat techniques. Even modern parkour athletes use movement principles that ninjas developed for urban navigation. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the fascinating world of ninja scrolls. These ancient warriors still have so much to teach us today. If you enjoyed learning these ninja secrets, hit like, subscribe, and share with a friend who loves history.